here on the AEW Collision Ring Report. And this is right here, former best friends and rivals as well. AR Fox takes on Shane Strickland in a match that kicks off Collision, as well as Darby Allin takes on former rival Lance Archer in the match with Jake the Snake Roberts in his Lance Archer corner. Willow Nightingale takes on Emma Shearer as well. And the Acclaim celebrates their 69-day championship celebrations as AEW World Trios Champions. We'll talk about that as well. Also, too, this huge 8-man tag team match. The Gates of Agony, Khan and Tola team up with AEW Tag Team Champions Ricky Stark and Big Bill to take on FTR and other companies as well. FTR and Lost District Underground coming up Rooster's Group. All this moment, the AEW Collision Ring Report starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the AEW Collision Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the AEW Collision Ring Report. Join in the conversation using the hashtag AEW Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect. Thank you all for watching. Join in the conversation using that hashtag and hit that subscribe button coming up. And we got a Collision was going head to head against college football. Alabama versus LSU. It was 42-28 Alabama. If you're keeping score at home, I know Alabama, the college football game, won tonight. It had to win tonight with that lineup, but we'll get to it coming up. So, we ain't gonna waste no time whatsoever. We're gonna get things started right here on the AEW Collision Ring Report, and we're gonna get things started with this upcoming match. Ricky's AR Fox taking on former rival Shane Strickland in a match that anybody was talking about that started with chaos. They thought they was gonna start the show with a bang. I was watching from both screens and stuff. When you kind of see AR Fox taking it to Shane Strickland, he had to take it to Shane Strickland. There was no other way for him to do so. And like I said, the match started with a brawl between the two guys and stuff. This match went from pillar to post throughout the whole entire arena. AR Fox tried to get the upper hand, but AR Fox didn't get the job done. AR Fox tried his darndest and couldn't get it done. So Shane Strickland won his match tonight. And you can tell right here, this fan right here even did a signature post, Prince Nana with his dance and stuff with the money and stuff. So I guess we getting a taste of Prince Nana. Well, Shane Strickland won his match tonight. Shane Strickland got approached by Alice Apprehance about going against Penta. So Shane Strickland accept the match against Penta. So next week we'll see on Dynamite Penta versus this was going to be the lineup right here. Penta Male Zero taking on Shane Strickland. Strickland's swerve is really on his own. He takes on Penta next week on Dynamite. We'll see that match. They building him, but they're not building him as much with what they're trying to do with Hangman Page. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's kind of confusing. But hey, it is what it is. But like we said, we likely will get to see that coming up. Speaking of that, Darby Allin, a fixture on AEW television. Darby Allin went against Lance Archer one-on-one with the legendary Jake the Snake Roberts. Was in Lance Archer's corner. Jake the Snake Roberts, we saw Jake the Snake in Lance Archer's corner. And this match right here, we saw it provide what it needed to provide. We'll get to the Acclaim a little bit later on the show, but we want to get to the match right here when Darby Allin got pummeled and beat up. and stuff. You got the match, but Darby Allin found a way to win. And Darby Allin capitalizing and stuff right here. Darby Allin taking it down and stuff. Darby Allin, even to the effect of what he did. Uh, uh, Won the match over Lance Archer. Lance Archer did a lot of power moves, but Lance Archer always doesn't get the job done. Well, we saw this right here. Jake the Snake Roberts came back, and Jake the Snake Roberts saying that he always has something in his bag, not the bag with the snakes and stuff. Well, you could say a bag full of snakes, but a bag full of people. Jake the Snake Roberts aligned himself with um, this this group. I forgot Vincent's group. So Jake the Snake Roberts is going to, I guess, manage them as well too. So we'll get to see how that's going to go down a little bit later on with that with Vincent's group. And with Jake the Snake Roberts at the helm. Well, we move on to another thing that a lot of people were talking about: the Acclaim. The Acclaim are the AEW 6-man tag team champions. The Acclaim they came out there to celebrate their 69th day. I don't know why they even want to go there, but they kind of did. The Acclaim celebrating 69 days, but they did like a sexual innuendo. I think both members of them, who knows, with the Acclaim, but they like to 69 each other. That's their business. You know, Anthony Bourne's gay and proud of it. I don't know about Max Caster. He kind of gives me um LBGP. If he's gay, if he's openly gay, more power to you, man. Hey, do what you gotta do. You and Anthony Bones and stuff. Max felt like he had a crush on MJF. And he felt like MJF. They teamed together, and MJF also too made a appearance tonight on Collision. MJF made an appearance saying that the Acclaim is growing on him, but he saying that him and Max are getting closer, but it'll take some time. You know, when you have friendships and stuff, and you build a friendship, you build them to get know. Not trying to do it fast. You're trying to build it slow. When some friendships are getting fast and they're building up, and then it crumbles down. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes that's life. That's human nature. But maybe MJF trying to reserve and trying to get to know um, them a little bit better and how that going to be. What the Acclaim did a open challenge as well. The open challenge to it was that the Acclaim wanted to see what three guys outside wanted to challenge them for their 6-man tag team titles. And out of nowhere, Ring of Honor's former Ring of Honor champion Dalton Castle and the boys, we thought they was going to come out there and help celebrate, but they came out there. They wanted a shot at the 6-man tag team titles, and the Acclaim accepted the challenge. But the Acclaim defeated Dalton Castle and his boys. Dalton Castle and his boys. They go back to the line and know how that goes for them. How that be. Well, there was a lot of backstage interviews tonight on AEW, including what's going on. Andrade talking about the situation with Miro and Lana. I don't get that situation when you know Miro and Lana are a married couple. Miro and Lana, we just have to wait and see. I hope Andrade just don't get his hands in a pickle with Miro and Lana and caught up in their BS. But we'll see. Speaking of a match, I'm thinking we're gonna see probably down the road for Final Battle something the resurgence. These two big mean behemoths. Um Samoa Joe taking on Keith Lee. Samoa Joe and Keith Lee had their face-to-face encounter. Samoa Joe calls himself the king of television, and Keith Lee saying that he wants a shot at the king of television. I can probably see this match at Final Battle. We can probably see that how this is gonna go. So who knows what's gonna happen? But hey, interview section was that tonight. Also too, Lexi Nair, the interviewer, got an interview section about uh, Willow Nightingale, Sky Blue, and Chris Stanley. It's just since Jay left and went to WWE, it's sort of like the TBS championship has went downhill because Chris Stanley, he's a fighting champion, but she's no Jade Cargill. Jade brought more prestige and brought more honor, and she had a streak. Chris Stanley is just the predecessor of Jade, so you know how that go. Well, we know this. MJF and Adam Cole will meet at Revolution in a couple of weeks. We know that if the AEW title will be online, MJF defends against Jay White. Jay White considers himself a threat to the championship. Could he be a threat? Only time would tell. Oh, what happened? But there's a lot of vignettes going on tonight, and a lot going on as well. We know we'll talk about it a little bit later. MJF may have a new lady in his life, and she may look familiar to some of y'all. We'll talk about it coming up as well. Well, we moved. Well, we had Willow Nightingale. She was in action tonight. As you see right here, this was Willow earlier, and then we forgot to mention like these pictures right here of Dalton Castle. Like the Acclaim was looking confused, like what's going on. So and then we saw Dalton the Acclaim retain their tag team titles tonight. Well, also too was in action as well. Mark Briscoe was in action. Mark Briscoe, who has been on the road. Mark Briscoe went against a jobber tonight. Mark Briscoe defeated the jobber in less than some couple seconds. And Mark Briscoe, I guess getting his hand raised. I don't know what's going on with Mark Briscoe, but after losing his brother earlier this year, a lot on his plate. So with Mark, and I feel for Mark. I don't know what's going on, but only time will tell what's next for Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe and his brother used to always be serious and stuff. But Mark Briscoe was the funny one that took life not too serious, but his brothers did. But Jay Briscoe will be missed. I know that for a fact. His legacy will live on. Well, we get to the AEW huge 8-man tag team match. As you see, tag team champions Ricky Starks and Big Bill with the World 6-man tag team champions, the new World 6-man TL and Bishop Khan taking on the Shredded Balloons, Bruce, and got that dude's name, and FTR. It was a match full of nutrition. This match really started from the jump right here. How that went down, like a lot of factions, even the House of Black, the Blackpool Combat Club. It was like a Bonnie, or whatever the hell you want to call it, a Donnybrook teams just beating the hell out of each other, left and right, and it kind of went from there, from the left, and that's how it was. A lot of teams, even the House of Black, getting the upper advantage. The House of Black going forward with Malachi Black, um, Buddy Murphy, Julia Hart, and got that other big dude name, Brody King. Brody King. All of them tried to get the upper hand and even lost for burial So this is far from over between these four teams. Look for these four teams to eventually get somewhere in it. What's going on? Ricky starts in the midst of it. They might have to do a tag team gauntlet match or turmoil match, whatever you want to call it. So we'll see that coming up sooner rather than later. But you and FTR was a little bit of what's going on as well. So hey, you know how that be and stuff. So all right, we're gonna end the AEW Collision Ring report right here, and we're gonna go to the AEW the Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, a lot of people are wondering right here. MJF posted this. I don't know who posted this. Alicia Loon with how it started and how's it going. I mean, good God, really, MJF? You gonna sleep with your friends, other best friend? I don't know, they friends or not. Who just probably something different. You gonna sleep, and then she the only one that let someone use sloppy seconds. She's just a sloppy seconds person. Or MJF, both of them. You don't sleep with your friend's girl like that. No, that's the rule that you don't break. But maybe they weren't friends. Who knows? That was kind of weird and odd to me. Also, too, we know All In returned Tony Khan with that major announcement right here. All In London returns in 2024 on the August 25th. So they're trying to do a partnership to keep it going. So hey, we'll see. Speaking of that, Aaron Rowan from the Viking Raiders and his wife Valhalla, they was in Birmingham for the Andrews Center, and he just received fusion nexus surgery, and the process was successful. So good luck to him having his fusion neck surgery. It's gonna take time. Sometimes 6 to 8 months or a year to recover. So we wish him the best. Also, too, this was out here. Billy Gunn, one of his sons, talking about how they love their father, Billy, and what's going on with him, and they're sending birthday wishes. So hey, well, another thing a lot of people are talking about that the NWA is coming to CW, and Father James Mitchell did the ultimate conscious sin that many people are doing behind closed doors. Father James Mitchell decided to um, use drugs at a recent NWA event, and a lot of folks saying that put a little negative connotation on the TV deal and what's going on. I just hope that things just don't be like that, but who knows? But we'll see. We'll see how that's gonna go. But Father James Mitchell no better than that. You don't do that at no wrestling event. Do that whenever you do that in your own discretion, not at whenever. Whether you Grissom Young Vets made the announcement, they're no longer part of NXT, the Dyad. They're coming out and they want to do what they want to do. So they're going to do so coming up. So the Grissom Young Vets, they're on the workhorsemen, whatever that might be. So we'll see how that's going to go. Well, we tell you this the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, just recently lost her opportunity to become WWE Women's Champion due to the fact that Kyrie Singh cost her a chance of winning the women's title. Well, Bianca sent on her post on how she disliked Kyrie Singh, and she showed tonight that Bianca really rubbing a lot of people off the wrong way. But we know that she has a new reality show coming soon, so hey, we'll see. Well, a lot of people are talking about this Saraya right here. Saraya could be making her return back to WWE. They might be doing a Chinese foreign faction. You ask me on how this is gonna go, but we just have to wait and see on how this is gonna play out. Also, too, right here, final battle. Ian Riccaboni, the announcer, made a comment that final battle coming back, so we get to see final battle. Doing a price like if you subscribe, you get Final Battle for free. So we'll see. I mean, they can't even sell Ring On to Warner Brothers, and they want only AEW. So it's a lot going on and stuff. It's a lot. Well, and then finally, we're going to. We forgot to talk about mention this. Willow Nightingale went against Emi Sarada, and she won her match earlier tonight against Emi Sarada. So on what was going on and stuff, how they went down. All right. Also, too. Let's see. I think that's kind of it. Yeah, that's gonna do it for Wrestling Hot Topic. All right, we're gonna end it right now here with this Donnybrook, this brawl between these factions, AEW, the Blackpool Combat Club, the House of Black, Energy Round, the Gates of Agnes, a lot of teams going on tonight. FTR was in the middle of it, so there's a lot going on in the middle of a lot tonight. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of the AEW Collision Ring Report. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon, and so long. We'll see you next week. Edition of AEW Collision